Okay, this is going to be a review of the Therm-a-rest Alpine down blanket 35. Just received it this morning. This is it uncompressed in the storage sack that it comes with. Just for comparison, the size wise, that's the Alp Kit PD 600, also completely uncompressed. Right, let's start the review. So one of the main reasons for me buying the Therm-a-rest was not only to save weight, but to save pack size, so I could then use a 32 litre bag in the summer rather than the 50-60 bag that I use at the moment. As you can see, you're looking, this is completely just in the stuff sack, not much compression. You're looking about 30% smaller than the Alp Kit bag which I normally use, which is here. You could probably get that down again another 20%, so you probably end up half the size once it's packed down. Right, so I've laid out the X-Ped down mat UL7 so that we can have a little bit of a field test of the Therm-a-rest. So first, out the stuff sack, give it a bit of a shake to loft it. Now what they have, even though it's a down blanket just to go over the top, it has an elasticated foot box. What this does, very simply, if you can get it the right way around, just lay that out. Your X-Ped mat then, or any mat really, just goes straight in the end, like so. You see how the elasticated corners there, pull it in. Quickly flip it over and I'll climb in and give it a little test. So, it's as quick as that. Climb in. Then it's nice and secure. As you can see, you can turn over. Doesn't move around too much because it's secure at the foot box. Feels very warm, I've got to admit initially. Blanket is very lightweight on top of you, very comfortable. Material inside is very soft. Yeah, feels good. So, let's have a look at some of the features. So, while it can close at the foot box at the bottom, if you want a little bit more warmth if it gets really cold in the night, what it comes with, press studs all the way up, both sides, male and female press studs all the way up. You can get another kit from Therm-a-rest, I think about £8 on Amazon, and it connects press studs with little sticky patches all the way up your mat. So all you do, you connect it, bang bang, and before you know it, you've got an extremely insulated mat there. There's no air can get in through there once it's sealed. You're really going to generate a lot of heat, especially with a decent down mat like we've got here. What's also good is when it's a bit loose like that, you've got a baffle running all the way down here. It's a draft excluder, so you can just suck that draft excluder in ever so slightly, one on each side. This flap then hangs down over the edges to give you even more sort of stop any wind or draft getting in. You climb in, you're going to be snug as a bug in a rug in that one. On the outside, you've got a pocket there for your mobile phone, anything like that, mobile phone, pen knife, absolutely anything you think you're going to need in the middle of the night, torch maybe, drugs, anything. The shoulder area up here, again, is elasticated, quite a light elastication really, but just enough to get over your shoulders. And the draft excluder system runs all the way up to your shoulders, so once you're in there, you are very, very snug. So, there's not a huge amount really to say about it. You've got a very good baffle system with side wall here. It's extremely well stitched. The quality of this, the stitching, looks fantastic. No feathers as yet are coming through, but this is a Pertex outer. Eventually it will leak a few feathers, but to be honest, the quality of it does look very, very good indeed. Right, we'll do a little comparison with the Alp kit, and I'll show you some good things and bad things. Right, so this is the Alp kit Pipe Dream 600. It's a standard bag that me and my friends all use when we go camping. Strictly a 3-season bag, as I found out this weekend. When it went down to about -5, this bag just completely failed. Well, that's not what it's designed for anyway. So this is a 3-season, this is a 3-season. This is rated to an extreme of -10. Probably comfort zone around the 0 mark, where this is a comfort zone of +2. So theoretically this one should be warmer. First thing you'll notice is the Therm-a-rest is a lot bigger than the Alp kit. The Alp kit is a standard mummy bag design, very narrow at the bottom, now at the top to cut down on weight. So the problem with it though, you can feel in the middle of the night, especially if you turn it over, quite sort of mummified, quite hemmed in. Get a bit uncomfy sometimes, but that happens in any sleeping bag. Great thing about the Therm-a-rest, if you look at the extra width, you've got all that extra room to move around on top of your mat. You're going to be able to use every square inch on that mat to move around on. It's also, as you can see, far more rectangular. It's ever so slightly tapered, but it's almost a rectangle bag. Fantastic, just be like sleeping at home in your bed. You'll be able to move around, move your legs, move your arms, anything you want. You're not going to feel restricted at all. Another thing you'll see is the loft. I'll just give both these a quick fluff up. Here we are. The Alp kit has a foot box at the bottom, so it's actually stitched to make it look wider than it is. If I just sort of pull it down a bit, you'll see the Alp kit is thicker here. There's a lot more down in the Alp kit, but that's double-sided. Therm-a-rest, that's just a single side, that's just what's going on top of you. If I was to open the Alp kit bag up, you'd probably notice they'd be about the same loft from each bag. Alp kit does feel as though it's got more down in it, but the Therm-a-rest has a higher quality of down loft, so they can get away with using slightly less. In comparison, things that I'm going to miss about using the sleeping bag, main thing will be the hood. This has been invaluable when it gets really cold. Hood up, cord on, nice and tight. You don't get that with the Therm-a-rest, so you're going to have to rely on probably keeping a woolly hat or something in the tent with you, just in case in the middle of the night it does get cold. But I think, to be honest, the pros far outweigh the cons for late spring, summer, early autumn. Like I say, this is just going to go over the top of you. Once you're cinching these draft excluders and probably clip them in, I see no reason why this in the summer won't be just as adequate as this. The things I don't like about the Alp kit, again I've mentioned before, is the size. You do feel trapped in at night. Hopefully that's going to disappear. Once you've pulled your shoulder baffle nice and tight, you literally are a mummy. You can't move. If you want to roll over in the night, the bag is going to twist round, cords are going to go everywhere. Not going to have that problem with the Therm-a-rest. Once I attach it, much greater freedom of movement. Also, zip. The zip is a big weakness on any sleeping bag, I think. If you move or flex your shoulders in the night, all of a sudden, the zip opens halfway down, you get a nice draft. Not great. Again, you're not going to get that problem. There is no zip here. You pull it up, get in, clip it down, it ain't going anywhere. Again, the Alp kit supply you with a pocket, but the pocket is on the inside. Now I've tried using this a couple of times, given up, because in the middle of the night if you want something, you watch your mobile phone, you just can't get it out. You're trapped inside, you can't move your arms very much, not worth the hassle. So there you have it. Very brief, very quick, but I really think this is going to be an absolute winner, especially when I go on Amazon later and buy the clip system for this. Like I said, I think it's £8. Attached to the high quality X-Ped down mat, going to be fantastic. Initial impressions, excellent. I'm going to use it in a couple of weeks I think, and on a camp. Probably definitely need some thermal layers under there because it's still winter. But I'll give it a test and I'll maybe put another video up.